Hello, and welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we will talk about a shocking incident that recently occurred at Praktiska Gymnasiet in Limhamn, Malmö. During a police operation, a weapon suspected of being sharp was found at the school. 5 people, 4 of whom are minors and one 18-year-old, have been arrested for aggravated weapons offenses. We will investigate what happened, what is behind this serious discovery, and what questions it raises about our school, our youth, and the safety of society.
Detta är SVAR på tal med Johan, Widén.
It was March 6th, an ordinary Thursday, when the incident took place. The police received a tip that a weapon was at one of Malmö's upper secondary schools, Praktiska Gymnasiet in Limhamn. When they arrived at the school and carried out an operation, with weapons drawn, a weapon that is suspected to be sharp was found. Not only that, several people, all students at the school, were arrested. 5 people in total, 4 minors and one 18-year-old, were arrested during the police operation. But what does this really mean? What does it say about how we view the lives of young people and the safety of our schools? We live in a time where violence and crime are on the agenda almost daily, but the fact that it concerns a weapon discovery at a high school, where children and young people should be in a safe and learning environment, still feels like a big step further than what we usually hear about. What do we really know about the weapon? It's easy to be shocked that a sharp weapon was found at the school, but it raises some questions. What does it mean that it is suspected to be sharp? Is it possible that it was just a sharp-looking weapon, a so-called air weapon, or something else that looks like a weapon but isn't? And if it was actually a sharp weapon, why would it have been taken to a high school in the first place? What do young people do with guns? Here is another aspect that is important to consider. What makes a young person who is still of school age bring a sharp weapon to school? What does it say about their life situation? Is this a result of a society where violence and guns are becoming increasingly common among young people? Or is it a sign of a more general feeling of insecurity and lack of security among young people today? The police's actions. Why was it so serious? The police responded with guns drawn. Here one has to ask whether it was an overreaction or the correct way to handle the situation. The police did not have much to do. They received a tip and acted quickly. Is this an indication that we live in a society where we are more inclined to use heavy security measures, even if there is no concrete threat at hand? And was it really necessary to make such a big effort to handle a situation with young people and a gun? The arrested. Is this a new trend among young people? The 5 people who were arrested are now suspected of serious weapons offenses. 4 of them are minors. This raises further questions. Is this a one-off incident, or are we seeing a new trend where young people are getting involved in more serious crimes such as weapons offenses? It is difficult to say whether this is an isolated incident, but it is not the first time we have heard about young people being involved in weapons offenses. This really needs to lead to a larger discussion about what is happening in the lives of our young people and why some of them choose to go down this path. Critical question. What does it say about society that young people today feel it is necessary to bring weapons to school? How much do we really know about why these young people were involved in this crime? Is it a symptom of other deeper societal problems that we should address? Is the police intervention in this situation a sign of a larger trend of militarization of police work in Sweden? So, what do we do now? First of all, we should carefully examine why this happened. It is possible that this was just an isolated incident, but it is also possible that we are facing a larger problem where young people are taking up arms as a solution to their problems. We must ask ourselves, how can we create a society where young people do not see weapons as part of their everyday lives? How can we create more security, not only in schools, but also in young people's private lives? The discovery of weapons at Praktiska Gymnasium raises many questions about our young people, their living situation, and the development of our society. With 5 people arrested, several of whom are minors, we really need to take a step back and think about how we as a society can prevent such serious incidents from happening again. It is not just about reacting to an individual event. It is about understanding what is behind it and what we can do to create a safer and more secure future for our young people. Thank you so much for watching and thank you for your support. Without you, the channel is nothing. If you want to support the channel and show your appreciation, you are welcome to make a donation. You can swish to 0708 974 971, 0708 974 971. Write donation in the message. It also works well with PayPal. You can donate to paypal.me/Johan Widén 69. And as you can see in the picture here, there are other ways to make a donation. Don't forget to share the episode, click like, and of course, comment and subscribe. In conclusion, as usual, we should never forget what the coordinator at the Employment Service in Filipstad said. There is no demand for foreign-born illiterates. Until we meet again, take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful time. Love each other. Hug each other often and a lot. And above all, take it easy.